Hey everyone, my name is Pritam and you're watching Tech with Pri. Welcome to my channel and I'm back with another exciting technical video. And this is the 30th video of our newly created technical series called ServiceNow Developer. So this is the part 8 video of this building custom application. So this is a series I'm doing to build a custom application from the scratch, right? I have covered a lot of things in the last part 7 videos. So if you are new in this channel, if you're watching this video first time, then I'd request you start from the part 1 so that you understand the business requirements of this custom application, and each and every part you would be able to learn a lot of development things that you can practice in your PDI, right? And make yourself confident being a ServiceNow developer. Okay, so in the last video, which was the part 7, I did show you how you can create catalog item with the help of the catalog builder, right, based on our needs. So we have built a catalog item called order AI devices, right, for our users to order the AI devices. And we have also seen about different fields, how we can configure different fields like auto populate some fields, right? And very importantly, we worked also in catalog client script and catalog UI policy, right? So if you missed that video, don't worry, I'm going to put the link in the description, and also you can find the link here on your screen. So today we are going to take another step. So our catalog item is ready, but we have some requirements from the client TechWithPri for our flow, also for the other stuff. And we will see, and we will work together. We will work on the flow designer, and we will see how each and every steps are working, like approval, creating records in the backend table, and a lot of things. Okay, so make sure you watch the full video, guys, to understand each and everything. For any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Enjoy the video. Let's start. Alright, so I'm in my personal developer instance. Now before I implement anything, I will open the studio. As you know, that's where we are building our custom application, which is the TechWithPri. Okay, and I also believe that you are saving your work, you are committing your changes after you are done with watching my video and doing the changes, right? So I'll open TechWithPri. Okay, these are the stuff, and this is the order AI devices catalog item that we have created in the last video. Also we have created some catalog client script. Okay, again, for any confusion you can watch the last video. Now this looks okay, and we have created 6 fields, right? Now we have some requirements and we are gonna see that. Okay, so this is the requirement sent from TechWithPri. Okay, I'll just increase the size so that you can see it in a better way. Okay, I hope it is visible now. Right now, okay, so this is the requirement for the order AI devices. So the first requirement is to calculate the total cost. We need to add a field in our order AI devices catalog item. Okay, if you remember in the last video, I was telling that we were not configuring the pricing stuff. We will do in the next video. So here it is. We are going to do it today, and trust me, it's gonna be very, very interesting. The field name that we need to create, it's the total amount. Okay, and it would be a single line text. Now why? Because we do not have any currency type field or price type field in the in the catalog item. Okay, so we will make it single line text. Now what would be the function? Once the user will choose the AI device and quantity, okay, while they will fill up the catalog item, automatically the total amount field will show the total price of the device, right? So what does it mean? So I'll just quickly go to the ServiceNow here and let me open the catalog item, and here you can see there is a section called pricing. Okay, now we could use that. If we have only one single price that we were dealing with, we can just put it here, and also we are doing recurring price and all those stuff. We could have done that, but we have different item, right? We have 4 AI devices. So the other solution to use this pricing field would be to create a different catalog item for each and individual device. That is also possible. That can be also done. But as per our requirement, we have already built the catalog item. Now inside of it, we have to put the price. So let's see what we can do. So now if I click on try it, just to show you that how it would look like. So you can see requester name and requester company automatically coming up. So already we have done the configuration in the last video. Now here we will choose the devices. So it is opening in a new tab because I'm in a full screen mode right now. So don't need to worry. Otherwise it should open in a like a pop-up window. So whenever I choose the AI devices and the quantity, for an example 1 or maybe 2, something like that, the amount, there would be field here called total amount. the cost would get generated automatically. So the price of ARG smartware, if I just go to the device details table, okay, in the device detail table we have everything. So the ARG smartware price is $385. So now here, when we will put quantity as 2, then automatically the amount will show $385 into 2. Okay, so definitely I'm using from India, so it would convert it and it will show me in my currency. So it's based on your currency that you are using, it will show the amount. Okay, so now that is very interesting one that we have to do. Let's see how we can solve it. So first of all, we need a field here, right? That is name is total amount. It is also the requirement, total amount field, single line text. So let's quickly create the field. So if I go to ServiceNow Studio and come down in the variables, I will click on the new button to create a new variable. So again, I will try to do most of the things from the studio. Like I said, it's very, very convenient. So it's a single line text by default. And the question would be total amount. And it should be a read only, so automatically the amount will be calculated. It's a single line text and that's it. That's kind of it. We don't need to do any other stuff. I'm gonna click on submit here and you can see the field. If I go back here and refresh it, or just click on update. Now if I go down, you can see we have our new field called total amount. Now it should be it should be under the choose quantity. So where is choose quantity? Here. So it should be, so the order should be around 500, right? So I will just try to edit from here. Yes, I can do it. So 500, it's fine. Now if I just click on update, now it should be reordered in a proper way. We can also check it by going here and refreshing it. Okay, I'll just click on reload and you can see the total amount field is there. Now the next target is whenever we will choose a device here and place the quantity, it should show me the total amount. Alright. For that, I'll go back to the studio and I need to create a catalog line script for that. So now understand this. So whenever the quantity will change, I want to calculate the price. So first of all, I need to get the price whenever someone will select any like ES sensor for an example. So the price of the ES sensor I have to store first. Then I will get the value of quantity and then I will try to multiply it and put the amount here. So let's see how we can do that. So I'll go back here and in the catalog line script, we already have one field validation. So I'm going to click on new and I'm going to add here the amount calculation. Okay. So make sure you pay full attention guys, because this is kind of an advanced client script that we are doing. Calculation is done. So now it should be on change. So whenever someone will change the quantity, so it's like that. So whenever someone will choose the AI device and choose the quantity like 1 and come to the next tab, automatically amount will generate. Okay, now I will go back here in the client script. So what I need to do here, I need the price of the selected AI device, right? So whatever AI device user gonna choose, I need the price. Then only I can do the multiplication, right? So how I can get the price? Now here I'm going to use a method of g_form that have already shown you in my playlist of this ServiceNow development, and with a lot of examples also, right? So if you have any doubt, I'm going to put the link in the description also. And this is all about the get reference. Okay, so I'm going to do g_form dot get reference. Okay, very powerful method. Now I told you, if you remember in the video, that it is highly recommended that if you are using get reference, you have to use with a callback function so that it becomes dynamic, does not load a lot of data. So basically what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to do the reference of the field, this field, choose AI device, right? This is a reference field. From here I can get the price. So I'll come to the studio and the name of the variable should be choose your AI device. So here, choose your AI device. Okay, and then I'll put a callback function name. So maybe I will just type callback for the time being. That is fine. Done. Now I have to declare the function. So I'll type function callback. Okay, and here Now here I need to mention the parameter that I can use to get the value of any field from this reference. Choose your AI device. Okay. So function callback, I'll give like for an example, uh, something like check. Okay. So inside of the function, what I'm going to do is that first of all, I will store the value in a variable, the price value. So where price equal to, here I'm going to use check dot. Now I have to use the field name. So if I go to the AI devices table and let me open any of the record, and here this new price, what is the name of it? It is the u underscore price underscore 2. Okay, so that I'm going to use check dot u underscore price underscore 2. I think it's correct. Let me confirm it. U underscore price underscore 2. Okay, so that's it. So whatever option they will select, the user will select like ES sensor, other options also, we will get the price of that device from the AI devices table. Okay, and we will store it in the price. Now what we are going to do is that now we are going to do g underscore form dot set value. Now we have to set the value in this field, right? Total amount. And before that also we have to do the multiplication. So first I will do g underscore form dot set value, and here first we have to give the name of the field, and the name of the field is total amount. Also here I didn't mention the on change, so it will on change based on the what it calls the quantity. Okay, and we are going to need the total underscore amount field here. So set value on total underscore amount. Okay, and here I'm going to put, I need to do the multiplication. So price is automatically an integer field, so I don't need to convert it. Price into, now here I will choose the new value. So new value is the quantity, right? So I can convert it per se int and then new value, because new value stands for the current value of the quantity. We are doing it and I think it should be fine. Let me submit it and let's try. So I'll go back here and I'll refresh it. Let's reload the page. Alright, I will choose the AI devices as maybe ES sensor. Okay, nothing comes up because the value will come up whenever we will put the quantity, when we'll change the quantity. So quantity is blank now. I'm gonna put 1, and if I press next, you can see the amount is coming 33,206, which is the price of the ES sensor. Now if I go back here and if I just go back to the ES sensor, you can see the price of ES sensor $400. So if you convert $400, you would get the same amount. Now this is for the one quantity 1. So if I change it to 2, automatically it is multiplying quantity, it is multiplying and showing the amount. Isn't it cool, right? So we have configured the pricing part inside of the catalog item without using the default pricing stuff. Now if I just go back to 1, you'd see the price will come back here. Again, if I need to change any other device, for an example S8 Super Cap, and I will choose here maybe 2 this time, I want to order 2 Super Cap. If I come here, you can see the price is automatically changed, and the price of 1 Super Cap is 26,731 in Indian rupees, which is equivalent to the $322. Alright, so our first requirement is successfully working, which is very cool. Now next thing what we need to do is the catalog item flow. So now we are going to design that what would happen after user will place the request, right? How the approval will work, how the catalog task will work, and finally once the task is closed, all data will be stored in this table. If I go here, it will be stored in the all device request table. So right now there is no record. So whenever the task is closed, it will come here and generate it. Alright, so let's start doing it. Again, make sure you watch the full video. It's gonna be very interesting, guys, and also practice it in your PDI and let me know in the comment section for any doubt. Okay, so let's do it. So for that, I will first go to the flow designer. So I will go back to the studio, and from here I will create application file, and if I search flow, you can see flow designer. I'm gonna click on create. Now it will open in a new tab. Okay, so we are going to click the flow, and the name of the flow would be so the catalog item is order AI device, so name of the flow will be order. Yeah, we can put the same flow name so that we can remember it later. So order AI devices flow, something like that. All right, we can put some description. So we are not doing it right now. Application is fine. There is no protection as of now. It should run as user who initiates the session. That's what we want. I'm going to click on submit. Again, guys, in detail, I have discussed about Flow Designer already in my ServiceNow System Administrator playlist. Okay, I have 2 or 3 videos where I've shown different examples, how Flow Designer works, what each and every component, all those ideas. Also in future, I'm going to create some advanced stuff on the Flow Designer, like to discuss about the action part and also the subflow. So stay tuned for that. All right, I'm going to skip the tour here, and this is our Flow Designer environment. Okay. And I'm going to, first of all, let me see the requirement. So you can see here catalog item flow, once the request is submitted by the user, it will go for group approval to the release management team. We know that release management team is responsible for the approval part. Okay, I already discussed when we were talking about the use case. We're talking about the business requirement, right? And request item stage should be updated to a release team approval. Okay, so let's do that. I'll go back to the Flow Designer, and from here what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on add trigger, and it should be trigger in the service catalog option, right? I'm going to click on done. Now here, first of all, I need to create the approval flow. So I'll click on add action, and here I'm going to choose the ask for approval. You can see it is already visible. Now for which record the approval will go, it will go for the request item record. I'll just drag it here, and here in the rules I will choose if anyone approves. Okay, because I'm going to put the group here, release management. So I'm going to choose add group and pick a group. I will choose the release management, which we already have created, added role and all different stuff, again that have been done in the part 6. Okay, so if you have any confusion, go and clear it out. So it will go to the release management team, so that part is done. And also the stage that we need to name it as, what is the stage name? It should be a release team approval. So I'll just copy it from here, and I'll come here and I will apply the stage here. So I'm going to click on plus release team approval, and I'll just paste the same thing in the value. It's done. So ask for approval is fine. Next, what we are going to do is that we are going to do a flow logic. Okay, we will check. What we will check? We will check if it is approved. So if ask for approval, I will pick up this approval state. If it is approved. Okay, so condition label can be check for approval. So if it is approved, you can see, then I'm going to click on plus, and first of all, if I go back here, so request item stage has been done. Once it is approved, request item stage should be changed to dispatch in progress. So before that, once the approval is in process, so no one approved it, so then the stage is release team approval. Once it is approved, the stage should be dispatch in progress, and a task will be created with the following info. Okay, so I'll come here. First of all, I'll choose to create task first here. So it's the catalog task. So I'll search for it, create catalog task. Okay, perfect. Now we have to choose the request item here. So request item, I'll drag it here. Now before I put any other information, I need to add a stage, and it should be dispatch in progress. Okay, dispatch in progress. So I'll just copy it and paste it here. All right, done. So first of all, let's see, it should be assigned to the dispatch management team, and a message will be sent to the user mentioning, hey, user's first name, we have received your order and we are working it for dispatch. So first of all, it should assign to the dispatch management team, because dispatch management team is responsible for doing the dispatch of the device, right? Again, we discuss all this thing. So the assignment group would be dispatch management, and they are going to work on this task. User will get an message so we can send it from the task itself. So I'll just copy the message. So like this. Okay, so I'll come to the flow designer. So from here, I will add the additional comment. So additional comment is responsible for sending any kind of message to the user. So support team can send message to the user directly with the help of the additional comment. User will get it in their, in their mailbox. So in the additional comment, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna paste it. So in the place of user's first name, now we just need to add the first name of the user. So now very importantly, okay, I have forgot to add one more very important stuff. Now how we can get the username? So we can get the username from request item record to check who has requested, stuff like that. But if I go to here, order AI devices, in this area, you can see automatically the requester name is coming up in the form, right? Whenever we are filling the form. So what we can do, we can take all these variables value. We are going to need it later also. We are going to get all the catalog variables that we use. So I'll go back to the flow designer. I will do it. Okay, for the timing, let me click on done here, and I will do it first. Let me add it here, and it should be get catalog variable. Get catalog variables, and here submitted request item. I'm gonna choose the request item here. The template should be what is the name of the request item? That is the order AI device, right? Order AI devices. Now we have this number of variable we know, so I'm gonna select every one of them and I'll put it on here right hand side, and that's it. I'm gonna put it done. Now this thing, part 4, I will just go make it to the part 3. Okay, so first we are getting the variables and then we are creating the task. Okay, now if I click on the catalog task, so now I can get the name of the user directly from the requester name here, right? You can see quickly the requester name. So I'll go here, from the requester name I will just pick up the first name. Okay, that's how you're gonna send it. So I will choose the first name and I will place it here. So hey, then the first name, then the comma, and then we have received your order and we are working on it for the dispatch. I'll give a full stop, so that would be sent to the user with the help of the additional comment, right? Perfect. Let's see the next requirement. So the short description of the task should be dispatch request for, then we have to put the device name. Okay, for which device this dispatch request is there. So I'll just copy it again from the requirement, and I'll come to the flow designer. I'll click on add field and I will put short description here. All right, so I'm going to paste it, and here I will put the device name. So again the device name will be chosen by the user. So directly from the catalog variables I can get the name. So I'll go here, and then I think I have to take the field name. So name field, that's it. Okay, perfect. Next, what we need to do, description, delivery, details, that is the user input. So if you see here, we have created a delivery detail, so where user will mention the address and stuff. So that we want to display inside of the description of the catalog task. So let's do that. So I'm gonna add it to a new field here, which is called the description, and description would be the delivery details. I'll drag it here, done. Okay, now once the task is closed from the dispatch management team, once the dispatch is ready, the task will close. After the task is closed, the RITM should be updated, the state as close complete and stage as product dispatched. So I'll come to the flow designer. This part is done. I'm gonna click on done. Now after the task is closed, right, then I will first update the RITM. So I need to choose here the update records action. So you can see update record, and I'm gonna update the where it is, the requested item. So I'll put it on the record, and from here I will update the state of the field to closed complete, right? I'm gonna add the stage here, and the stage would be product dispatched. So let me just type it, product dispatched. So I'm gonna copy and paste the value here. I'm gonna click on done. Product dispatched, stage is done. That part is done. Update request item record. Now user will get an email mentioning that, hey, user's first name, your AI device, in bracket device name, has been successfully dispatched and it will reach you very soon. So again, I'll copy it. So again, I can send it from the, from the update request item. We can send it from the additional comments. Same way, I'll just paste it, and user's first name, I will again copy it from requester name. Your AI device in bracket, I will put the name, or maybe I can just put the name normally. So the AI device's name would be, I'll again drag it here. So you can see Flow Designer is very convenient way to deal with the complex flow, right? So your AI device, the name of the AI device has been successfully dispatched and it will reach very soon. Done. Now, very importantly, a new record will be created in the this device request table. Okay, with the following information like device name, requester name, company quantity, all will be take from the user's input and also from the task. So now I'll come here and I will create plus action and create record. Okay, we're going to create a record, and in the table device request, okay, device request table. And so first of all, we are gonna need the device name, requester name, company, all of this thing we can get it from the user input. So device name would be, so this device name in the device request table, if I click on new here, so this is a reference field, right? Device name, requester name, and company. So I can directly, and also in our catalog item we have used those reference field. So what I can do is that directly I can add it. So choose your AI device, that would be for device name. Next will be requester name. Requester name, again I can directly put it again because both of them are reference fields, so the sysID can be transferred. Next thing what we can do is that company name, right? So the company would be, choose requester company. Okay, perfect. Next we have to do what? The quantity, state, and cost. So now there is a thing. For cost, we do not have any field here called cost. So we need to create a field here that would mention the maybe the cost or maybe total cost, something like that. So we can do that. So I will come here to the studio, and from the studio I will go to the form design of the device request table. So I'm going to add the field here in this location. So what I'm going to do is that from fields here, so from field type I'm going to choose it as currency. So I'll drag it here, the currency field, and then I will edit it as total cost. Okay, and it should be total underscore cost, the name of the field, and I will make it, okay, we can make it read only also. So I'll close it and I'll save it. Now if I go here and refresh it, we should get a field called total cost, right? And the value of total cost will come from the calculation that we just did, right, by using the catalog line script. So I'll go to the flow designer. Before that we need to also add the quantity and state. So I'm gonna add quantity should be, choose quantity, state, it should be u underscore state, right? I'll just confirm it, the name of the state field u underscore state, and state should be delivered. Next, the cost. So now I don't think the total cost field will appear in this way. So first of all I need to click on done and make it a save first, because I need to reload the page to get the field. So it is saved now. I'm gonna click on reload. Now here if I go to the device request again, and now here if I just type total cost, it should be here. Now in the total cost, it's automatically by default it comes as 0. So I'm gonna get the total amount field, right? Total amount field here. That's it. Next we'll have the approval and the assignment group. So approval would be approved, because then that's the reason the task is created, and the assignment group should be the dispatch management team who has worked on this ticket, right? Dispatch management team. And also the delivery date and business justification. So business justification, right? You remember if it is more than 3, the quantity is more than 3, like 4, then the business justification is mandatory field, right? So what I'm gonna do is that I will add the business justification, and business justification would be come from here. And also the delivery date. Now delivery date is very important. So I will just add the delivery date. So delivery date is this field. I think when it's delivered, yeah, this is the field, delivery date. So for the delivery date, what we can do is that in our request item, we have the delivery date option. So we can directly grab it. So maybe this is something the dispatch management has to mention, that when the date will be delivered. Maybe after the dispatch, the delivery date should be like after 2 days, something like that. So you can see estimated delivery. It's a date time field. So I'm going to give that. Okay. And I'm going to save it. Do we have anything? I don't think so. Confirm the same by opening device request and stuff. So I think our flow has been completed successfully. We have created the device request. Now I'm going to click on activate. Now it's time to test, very importantly. Now very importantly, this flow, we have to make it in our catalog item. You know, we have to tell our order AI device catalog item that you have to follow this flow, right? So I'm going to copy it and I'll go to the studio, and this is our catalog item. So right now if I go to the process engine, you can see there is no flow. Some default execution plan is there which we don't need. I'm going to click on flow and I'm going to paste it, our new flow. That's it. I'm going to click on update and now we'll test it. All right, so I'm going to choose the device, this time ES sensor. Quantity, it should be 2. You can see it is automatically calculated, so it's a 2 quantity. I'm not going to give the business justification. The delivery details may be so it's maybe like Kolkata, Mumbai, something like that. Okay. Then I'm gonna click on order now and let's see. All right, and you can see our 3 stage is there. First of all, release team approval, dispatch in progress, and product is dispatched. That's how we have configured the stage. So request item is created. I'm gonna open it by clicking it directly here. So you can see I'll come here, our request item is created. I'm gonna select it. So you can see right now the stage is release team approval, state open. We have this thing, request and name, all these variables are coming up. And here we have the group approval. So it's requested to the release management team, and approver is the Daniel Zeal and Felipe Mahone. So these both are part of the release management team, right? So I'm gonna, for testing purpose, I'm gonna approve it behalf of Daniel because I'm the admin, I can do that. I'm gonna click on approve. All right. So now there is no task created. I need to just refresh it. And if I scroll down, you can see our task is created and assigned to dispatch management. So I'm going to open it. So you can see in the description, we have the address, delivery address. The short description is not being updated. We need to check that. The mail has been sent to the user. So hey system, the first name, we have received your order and we are working on it for the dispatch. Okay. Request item is there, state is open, all things are good. I'll just check here in the flow designer. I think create catalog task. We have added the short description, right? I'm not sure why it did not come. Okay, I think the short description is the field is already there, so we don't need to do it here anymore. So I'll press Ctrl X and just I will paste it here. Okay, and I'll just remove this short description part. And I'm going to click on activate. Now we can create another request item to test. I'll just see other stuff if all okay. So I'm gonna maybe assign it to maybe, so these are the person from the dispatch management team, so I'm gonna assign it to George. Okay, so maybe George has done the work and he has hit the close task button. So you can see state is close completed. And in the RITM, if I just refresh the RITM, also the request item state is close complete, the stage is product dispatched. Okay, and now very importantly, you can see the message, hello system. Okay, we have missed a comma and the space. Your AI devices ES sensor, the name has catched correctly, has been successfully dispatched and it will reach you very soon. Okay. Okay, now I will go here and I will go back to the list view of device requests. Let's see. I will go here from the all device request, and you can see one record is created. I'm gonna open it. So D0R0103. So ES sensor is fine. Requester name is system administrator. Company TechWithPri. Quantity 2 delivered. Cost is been added. However, this should not show in dollars, so I just made it as a currency. So by default, it takes the dollar. The delivery date is not updated. So this cost one is fine. I mean, we can just change it. However, the INR option is not there, so you just need to change it to the string. For the delivery date, I think we need to submit the delivery date, right, from the dispatch management team. But the main problem is that if I click on device details, it is not updated, right? So whenever we choose a device, it should get updated. And if I show you in the studio, now in the studio, if I go to the in the table, show the section. So here in the show the section, we have write the code, right, from whenever this form will. So it's an on change client script. So whenever the device name is getting changed, so we are using the get reference and all the fields value are automatically coming, right? This is fine. But this is not happening for the onload. So if I go to the hide this section, which is the onload client script, in the onload we have written if the device name is blank, then the device details and delivery details should be false. But if it is there, so I'll give a else here, then I will just copy the same thing from here. So I'll just copy this whole thing, this get reference. Okay, I'll just copy it in the hide section. I'll paste it here. So now what I can do is that, and I'll copy this line also, g_from.get reference. So I'll come here and I'll add it. Okay. All right. I'm going to click on update. So now whenever the form is loaded, if there is no device name, then it should hide the section. Otherwise, if there is device name, then it will call the get reference and it will get all the information. So I will just come here right now, and if I refresh it, you can see the ES sensor information is coming perfectly without having any issue. Isn't it cool? So the delivery date, I think you can configure it in the task. In the RITM, we just need to add the estimated delivery here. And once the task will be closed, it will get updated in the delivery date. The cost one, you can just turn it to a string field, okay, because we do not have the INR option. So, okay, so we can use it as a string. No, nothing need to be worried. So the main important thing is that now our catalog item is also ready for the user's point of view. So user will order something and the order will place. It will be going for approval in the release management team. Release management team will approve it. Then the dispatch management team will work on the dispatch. And finally, once it is done, everything, then the record is saved in the device request table. Okay, we have seen the changing of the onload client script. We have seen the flow designer. So a lot of things we have learned today. Maybe the video is, I know the video is kind of a long one. Each and everything is very, very important. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt, okay? And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so that it can reach out to many people. Follow me on Instagram and also subscribe my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Take care.